Are you listening?
And for this week's top story, Google Stadia. Or for those of you that have bad internet, Google Stadia. Google Stadia has been having a great 2020 so far. I mean, announcing new exclusives, expanding to new devices, YouTube streaming, and an upcoming free Stadia experience. And I've got to be honest, I am a big fan of Stadia. It seems like every time I think we know everything about Stadia, something new comes out. Like this week, for example, we talked about the drastic differences between the loading times on the PlayStation 4 and Stadia. In fact, with The Division 2, the game's fast-traveling mechanic takes 8 seconds to load on Stadia, whereas with the PlayStation 4, fast-traveling took 56 seconds to load. That's a 48-second difference between Stadia and PlayStation. And that's just fast-traveling. When loading into a game after a hard reset, Stadia took 14 seconds compared to the PlayStation 4, which took 2 minutes and 21 seconds. And if you want to see our whole comparison, feel free to check out the complete breakdown after this video. After this video. I'm watching you, Thomas. Get your hand away from that mouse. Well, this week, Stadia had another drop of new information surrounding the platform, and it comes in the form of a webinar that was originally planned for GDC. The first bit of news to come out of the Google for Games Summit was that Stadia's CrowdPlay API has been delivered to developers, and many of them are working on ways to integrate it into existing games shipping this year. CrowdPlay, of course, is where I could be live streaming a game on YouTube, and viewers could join a queue to participate in my game midstream directly on my YouTube channel. Now, initially, this feature was shown being used with NBA 2K, but I've got to be honest, I'm definitely going to be using this to keep my Destiny 2 raid team on their toes. Before we get any further, if any of you die, I will replace you with one of the 3 people watching my stream. Shut up, it's early. I'm big in the Netherlands, like a massive celebrity. But CrowdPlay wasn't the only feature to get an update during the summit, because it was also confirmed that the ability to play games directly through YouTube would be rolling out later this year. And if you don't remember, this concept would allow developers or creators to add links to their videos where viewers could actually pick up where the game left off or where the video begins directly through Stadia. Both of those features are not only going to revolutionize gaming, but content creation as we know it. Just think of the idea that watching one of our Game of the Week videos and then being able to play it immediately following the video just by clicking a button. That's awesome. Stadia also used the summit as a chance to announce a new upcoming exclusive title in development by the team at Splash Damage. Now, if you weren't aware, Splash Damage has worked on games like Doom 3, Gears of War 5, and the Halo Master Chief Collection, so needless to say, I can't wait to see what the team has in store for Stadia. Now, that announcement, of course, was in direct response to the criticism that Stadia has very little exclusive titles on the platform. But Stadia didn't just stop there. In fact, they announced a brand new program that will hopefully attract a ton of new developers to the platform. The Stadia Makers program is Stadia's first step to offer self-publishing for indie game developers. The program offers technical assistance in meeting alpha and beta certifications, up to 5 development kits, along with the potential of Stadia assisting in the funding of your game. And I think it's important to bring this up because there's this weird narrative that Stadia is done, that it's dead on arrival, and that Google is going to pull the plug on it just like they do on all of their other experiments. But with Stadia, that couldn't be any further from the truth. The company clearly has a roadmap of new features and games for the next 24 to 36 months. And honestly, if Google was truly done after just 5 months of being in the gaming business, why would they be starting new studios or signing exclusive publishing deals? Stadia is here to stay. When you pile the low-cost startup and fast load times with these new upcoming features, Stadia is quickly going to become one of the best places to game. Oh, hey, sorry, I was just doing a little spring cleaning. You know, since I'm stuck at home and my studio's at home, it means we still have to work, but might as well clean up the place a little bit, you know, get rid of a few things that we don't need anymore, and nobody plays that game anymore, but oh my god. Excuse me for 1 second.